Hello, everyone. Welcome. We wanted to kind of do a quick opener because there's Sarah and I have been picking up on some themes before we've popped on here, and we're both recovering from different ailments. You may hear it in my voice as I'm kind of getting over a cold, and Sarah's been recovering from some things. So we think there is definitely a theme here of coming into your own and taking care of yourself, well-being, and upgrades. Obviously, there's a lot going on with the solar weather lately. I think it will still be going on as this airs. But yeah, we've just got some themes that we've noticed this morning, right, Sarah?
Absolutely. Well, let's get started then.
Let's get started. Mm.
I feel a lot of tearfulness.
I know, as you opened everything, I actually want to kind of tell the audience because I wanted to look, I was feeling a lot of energy around Sarah and everything that was coming through. I had been seeing orbs all around her, so I'll be curious if the audience sees that too. But um, there's definitely a very gentle, holding spirit that is present. I can really feel that as you opened everything up for us.
Yes, absolutely. I can see like from the corners of my eyes. Oh, so it can be a little distracting, but
I know. I wanted to keep my eyes open for just a little bit because I'm in it with you, but I was like, there's a lot of activity going on, so let's dive
mm,
in.
I feel such like a warmth, like almost like a supportive, like holding,
Mhm.
comforting presence. I
I
find
get that
going.
too. And I'm getting a lot of just warm, like shiver. It's like warm and cold shivers. As soon as we started, I did the whole shake and I could feel it coming in. It's nice.
Okay. So asked to speak to the Pleiadian group of nine, then if we can be taken to see them.
Whoa. Whoa, did you feel that?
It was like a zooming, like
Yeah.
it was almost like taking off, like supersonic. Yeah.
That was I went like, whoa, I'm still there. I've never felt it rush like that before.
Yeah, that was a huge change of
S-
energy.
I'm hot. I'm my face. Wow, what do y'all have in store for us today? That was intense.
I see them all smiling at us. They're like, welcome. And they're just waiting for us to just kind of calm down, I guess.
It is strong today, but oh my God. It's in my heart chakra. It is strong. I've never felt it this strong. Let's go.
They're saying they're so
Ah,
glad to have us back
yep.
after a little pause with our earthly physical world ailments.
Yeah, I'm getting a very excited. They feel very excited. Like, what's got y'all so happy?
Yeah, it's interesting because I think the last time I saw like obviously they had a darker thing to discuss and I saw a lot of black, but now I'm seeing like rainbow colors, like full,
Yep.
like broad spectrum lights and colors.
Yes,
It almost
very
looks like
iridescent.
it almost looks like a fanfare or like ticker tape parade.
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the sensations and the yeah, like it's I'm seeing uh it's like so celebratory. Like I don't is this collective? Is this like it feels like a yay, you made it. What in the
This can't
world?
all be just for us too. Are you happy for humanity right now with the people listening? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have such my heart started racing. I just suddenly got this overwhelming, like excited feeling, like great excitement.
Me too. This is beautiful. Like I needed some of this.
Oh, they're really happy. Um, would you like to tell us, explain what you're happy about right now?
Oh, I was hearing the way that the way that everybody's like holding everything that's coming in. Like I was seeing like you humanity, the earth, you know, is boop, 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 boop. Like it's just being pummeled right now with a lot of stuff. and the way everybody is like holding and maintaining it and absorbing it and integrating it, it feels like everybody's like really impressed, like well done, like almost like I almost feel like they're kind of like bowing, like hats off, to that's a lot that everybody's enduring right now. And to be keeping up with it is a real like supportive challenge, like celebratory energy.
Yes. I keep having an overwhelming feeling of wanting to cry, like not in a
Right.
negative way, but it's almost like so happy or like happy crying,
Yeah, that it does. It feels like if there's this energy of like you've done it, you've completed the race. Like I'm seeing like these racers, like there's this reel that I love to watch where this girl has a blindfold on, and then a guy is with her, and they've got their arms like banded together, and they're in tandem. They're in like going really fast together, and I mean, they're like warp speed going through the finish line, and he's getting her there, but they're doing it together, but she has the blindfold on and can't see where she's going, but he knows where they're going, and they're keeping up in lockstep. And I'm seeing that so clearly of kind of like that's what we're on about right now. Like that's how close you guys are to kind of completing this shift is the sense I'm getting, honestly.
Yes.
Wow.
And I received that we're well on the way to the new Earth.
Yep.
We've had some monumental shifts and changes and upgrades across the whole planet.
Mhm.
Um, and they're just so excited that this time the Earthlings are succeeding.
Yep, yep. Like we're
Um,
winning is kind of, and it's, it's not even like a winners losers, but it just feels like, it's so encouraging. Like keep going. You're making a real difference. Wow.
and they're reminding me again that this year and next year, 2025, are the gateway years.
Yep,
Something that keeps coming back is this notion of the gateway.
yep,
Um,
yep.
and
Gateway is very clear. Yep.
yeah, and they're saying about the transition of souls through the gateway on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and also allowing in other entities that
Hmm.
are not as known on Earth
Hmm.
will be very soon. And they're
Yes,
excited about this as well.
I'm very excited about that.
It's like
uh,
cheering.
I hear and see that common theme of as we are breaking down the stereotypes, the racism, the genderism, and all that. We also are. It's leading us towards breaking down speciesism. So if we're
Yes.
going to have other, entities, other beings from other planets, and ETs coming to Earth because they are already here, but on a more grander scale, we have to have broken down those biases, those prejudices, and so this is leading us towards this new chapter. And it's just I see this beautiful like togetherness, oneness. It's really beautiful.
I'm seeing an image of, this is gonna sound weird, like of your head like opening and like light shining out, like it's almost like the crown.
Huh?
And I think this is a acknowledgement of like it's like a very literal interpretation of open-mindedness. Really
Yes.
saying, let's do everything we can to be as open-minded as possible. This is the way forward for humanity. Oh, I'm getting a lot of chills saying this. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
being, there's a lot of people that might have previously not known anything about it or
Right.
that have fears or concerns. But the entities that are coming are very much coming in peace, and they're coming for our highest good and the highest development of planet Earth.
Hmm?
And they just repeat that the best thing we can do. Sorry, really a whole body feels.
I just did too. I did it. I'm just like, oh, I'm shaking. So, like, I'm getting so much blue. There is so much indigo. I can't
Yeah.
see. It's so strong.
And they're saying that the best thing that we can do and that viewers that listening to this can do is as just be as open-minded as possible.
Mm.
Open-minded as possible. And they want to say as well, they want to remind that where attention goes, energy flows.
Right.
So as much as possible to focus on things that are positive, things that are upbeat, things that are uplifting, things that give joy. That's the best thing that humanity can do right now, for this higher frequency. So they're saying that that kind of goes hand in hand with the mindedness, the sense of being careful of what you're spending your time focusing upon. Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting every bit of that. It's so strong. I could feel Devin touching the left side of my head. It was going off so strong when all that blue was coming in, and right as you were saying that, very strong. That is, as that was key about the where your attention goes, energy flows. Because what I was hearing is keep keep watch on the fear factor. Don't give way to the fear. Sit with it. If you have fear about these topics or you're uneasy about it, sit with it and find out why. And to kind of look at that and explore that, like why does, ETs or someone of another dimension or another species or whatever coming and standing toe to toe with that, why would that bother you? Where would a fear factor be? And to look into that and to sit in the heart space and open up that crown, as you were saying, to allow the love in to help kind of just push out that fear. Because there's nothing to fear.
There really is not. These
Mm-mm.
beings are very friendly, and
Oh my
the
God.
overwhelming sense is one of love, love and care and support. It's really lovely.
Yeah. And hopefully, I'm getting kind of this sense of hopefully that is translating through as people are watching this through how they're seeing you and I feel. I'm in such a high vibratory state right now with so much light and love pushing into my body. That feeling is like nothing else. You can't replicate that. You can't ignore that.
No.
And that is what's coming for us, everybody. That is what
Yes,
is
that's what they're sending. Yeah.
that is what they're sending. And you can open up to it now. It is available now. Oh my God, it's so blue. It
Yeah.
is so blue in my third eye.
The best word I could use to describe it is bliss, like a
Yep.
sensation of pure bliss. It kind of
Yep.
reminds me of when I've done a really fantastic meditation, and
Yep.
you sometimes arrive at like this like high point, and
Yep.
it feels a lot like that. But they're obviously just kind
Euphoria.
of, yes, euphoria. They're just sending it in, and oh my goodness, my tears are streaming. It's
I
so
am too. I'm literally just like, this is the most, like, please, let's just sit in this forever. Like, that
let's.
is, it is bliss. And it's funny because I woke up hearing in my head Kylie Minogue's song, Some Kind of Bliss.
Oh,
So the fact that you just said that,
that's so fun. Synchronicity, obviously,
more and
about
more.
those. And
Ooh, it
I'm
is
also
strong.
receiving, so they're adding about what you're talking about the fear factor. That they're saying that the biggest thing is just the fear of the unknown.
Mm,
And they're actually saying they invite you to get to know them.
mhm.
They're saying, know us, that they are knowable, they are reachable, and you can do it obviously by listening to a channeling session like this, or you can read a book about it, like from channelers or things like that, or you can try and contact them directly. They are very amenable and
Mm.
approachable and lovely beings, but they're saying, yeah, the main fear that humanity are fearing up is just sheerly one of just not knowing what to expect. And
Right.
they're saying this is the time, this is the moment, it's happening now. So
Hmm.
please do contact them. I'm getting chills again. Please do
Me too.
contact them. They want to make contact. They want to know us. They want you to get to know them. I'm speaking to everyone that's listening and watching this. Um, yeah, it's they're literally sending out a ticker tape parade of invitation to
Hmm.
everybody watching this.
Yes, and I'm hearing like well, because I pulled the cards today, the one of the card I got was Star Family. And so I'm hearing, reach out to you. Everybody, is connected to your guides, to other beings. You've had lifetimes on other planets, believe it or not. It may be hard for some people to kind of understand, but whenever you realize, time isn't linear and we have many incarnations and there's many places you can incarnate. So you have these lineages, you have these connections to your star families, to other star races, and to reach out to them, ask for support. But I was hearing it. I don't want to forget this part. I was hearing the 432 frequency hertz to listen to that. That will help open up the heart chakra and kind of open up that expansion to allow yourself to connect more freely. So there's YouTube's and online for 432 hertz frequency seems to be very important in helping some people connect. If you haven't ever connected before, you don't feel like you have a connection, that could be a gateway to opening up to those higher frequencies and allowing that in. Um, there was something else you said that they were saying. Let me see if they can bring that
What
back.
books? Do you have any book recommendations for viewers to read?
Hmm. See, I'm actually seeing more video rather than books for
Mm.
some reason. I'm seeing taking it in shorter doses might be easier for people as they look to different channeling videos. Can maybe be more digestible, but it seems that that visual and auditory experience kind of does something to connect people deeper than just the written word for some reason. I don't know why that is.
Mm. I mean, makes sense. I can relate on
Hmm.
a personal level.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Um, so is there anything else that you'd like to convey during this session today?
Get ready. I just kept hearing, get ready.
I also was receiving about looking out for signs from them as
Mm.
um recently I was looking at the sky and I saw my our good friends, the circular spaceship floating by.
Hmm.
And then they're saying, they can send signs like this. Look at the night sky, look at the daytime sky. But they're also saying just look out for many other signs. They know they can make contact in a whole variety of ways. So again, be open-minded and
Hmm.
allow, just like be open and receptive to the possibility that something might be coming in.
Hmm. And I was hearing work with the higher self. If you're a little hesitant of like how to connect, I don't know who these beings are, whatever, always ask for your higher self to be there with you to provide that gateway, to kind of be that bridge, to kind of help, your higher self will always be there as that mediator, as that, the bridge to whatever. Your higher self will not allow anything that isn't for your highest and best good. So kind of you can work with that concept to then help bridge yourself to other beings that are benevolent and full of light and signs. I'm hearing that, asking, you could set the signs too, rather than just saying being open and be like, give me something. You can make it specific,
Yes.
show yourself in such and such way, and whether that's, I know I've worked with setting like colors or phrases. I used to pick, like a color and then an object. So one of mine early on was blue puppy, and put a blue puppy in my field some way, somehow, if you're real. I kind of started out very small and slow like that. And the next thing you know, Blue's Clues is showing up in my field left and right. And we
Yes.
know that she's a blue puppy. So, yeah, it
Mm.
could be just as simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, I had to assign this morning my alarm clock flashes at me from time to time. It's from Spirit. And can I just ask if that was you guys doing that today or somebody else?
Whoa. Yes. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
they're
my body
saying,
just shook.
yeah, I just got like a vibration feeling.
Me too.
Yeah, so they made my alarm clock flash at exactly 10:10 a.m. this morning.
Hmm. Okay. I woke
Is
up at 3:33 a.m.
okay, yeah. So is there any particular reason that it was at 10:10 or 3:33? Is there any reason that that happened, or is it just to grab our attention?
Mm, I'm hearing the numerology. The 10 to 10, like tens are new beginnings, abundance. As you see a one, it's a new beginning, but a 10-10 can also be a completion. So depending on how you're, reading
Mm.
that. But and a 333 is significant. Anytime you have repeating or double numbers, obviously some significant, but they're showing me the 333. That's like a trifecta. It's a uh me, you, and a bridge. Like it has to do with the three, that me, and when I say you, Sarah, like me, you, Sarah, and them, it's a trifecta of that, of what was to come for today.
Wonderful, thank you
Mm,
for confirming that. I'm aware of time. Maybe we should jump to a couple of the questions that we had
yeah. Yep.
down. Let me see. Okay, so I've got a question from listener. Could we ask, what is the best or easiest way for a human being to connect to source energy? What's the best way for a human to connect to source energy?
Mm. I'm seeing that about the crowns again. You and I were talking about our headbands, synchronicity that we had. Seeing crown chakra, opening that up and allowing that light in. I'm just seeing like this beam of light coming in as like a direct source, direct source, a direct connection to source.
Hmm. And I'm hearing them say like get present.
Hmm.
Um, and like breath work is a really great way in. Focusing on your breath brings yourself to the present moment and clears away other distractions. Uh,
Yeah, I'm hearing the phrase as above, so below, and I'm hearing make sure you anchor in and ground in before you open that crown chakra so big, so that you're got a grounder point locked in. So I always picture that as like a cord going down into the earth, like plugged in, literally like a cord, and then connected up to my root chakra. So I'll feel that strong anchoring, and then I'll open up that crown chakra to really let that light pour in.
Wonderful. And they're saying, you're asking about connecting to source, but what humans forget is that we are
You are
all
source.
source.
I
We are
heard
all
it
source
too.
energy. So they're saying, you don't need to connect to source because you are connected to source because you are made of source.
I
And
was
they're saying,
just hearing the same
yeah,
thing.
it's like caveat, by the way.
All is all is one is all.
So by that, but looking at that perspective, then, would you say that connecting to self is helping to connect to source?
Mm.
Yes.
all parts of the whole.
Yes. Yes. And about and self-love and self-care, like actions of self-care, like listening to your favorite song, or taking part in your favorite activity, going to your favorite place of nature. That's all helping to give yourself self-care, which is supporting yourself, which is supporting source, as the self is made of source.
Yeah.
Right? And then by connecting to everything, all that is, it's all made of source energy.
And yes, and I'm hearing like connecting with your friends, with people that you resonate with, because I was seeing them like kind of pointing at me and you, like even as I am connected to you, you are connected to me. That connects us to source because you're part of me, I'm part of you. So that's how this works. We're all fractals of source connecting to one another. So as we connect with our other, fellow man, fellow woman, fellow beings that we literally um it's almost like it amplifies that source connection because you see yourself in another way. You see yourself as another fractal of source, and that again opens you up. I'm getting lots of chills, opens you up even more to what is possible of all the depths and layers of who you are, because you're not just this. You're not just this vessel.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for answering the question. So I have one more question here then. This is based on our own experiences, Laurie and I, but so can we ask when our listeners see someone in their day-to-day life who does not seem fully human or even fully real or fully there, what is that? Is it a multidimensional? Is it a hologram? What is that we're seeing?
Literally, I heard yes, all of it.
Okay, so yes to multidimensional and yes to hologram.
That's what I'm here. I'm seeing a shaking of a head up and down.
Yeah, I'm they're giving me a visual of the lady in the cafe. I don't want to go
Yep.
into too many details, but I also like, okay, so she is a multidimensional and a hologram, you're saying.
She showed up in my hypnagogic state this morning as I was waking up. This is interesting.
Oh, that's
Yes.
an interesting, fun synchronicity as well.
Yes. And I actually was wondering if I was going to see her again today or tomorrow. Yes, for our viewers and listeners, there is a someone I see at my coffee shop that did not appear fully human in a good way. In a good way.
Like when I see a photo of this person, it almost looks like she's like like painted in oil paint,
Hmm.
like really barely real looking.
I'm also hearing them say check the vibration. That
Mm,
is how you'll know. Just as Lori sensed something was off and off in a different way. Because as soon as I saw this girl, I knew it. My whole body knew it. And as the look that we were giving each other, we both knew something was different. And
mm.
so that's what I'm hearing is like check the frequency as you're experiencing these people that you're kind of like there's a reason why you're questioning it. Don't question yourself. Trust that when you're feeling like, that's different, there's a reason why you experience that. And then check the frequency and the vibration of it. And that will kind of start to tell you who or what you're seeing.
They're saying it doesn't happen to everyone, by the way. It's
Right?
happening to us because we're open to it and we're raising our vibration and doing a lot of work around this. But they're saying, yeah, this might not be something that every listener is experiencing, but
Uh-huh. And I do think it's the bridgers. I think those of us that are here
mm,
bridging others to whether it's, new concepts, 5D Earth, ETs, whatever. There's a lot of us that are in these bridge contracts. And I believe as we're getting closer to a time of um, first contact, if you want to call it that. We are definitely experiencing and starting to see things more than the average bear.
Yeah, 100%. So the image of her, the woman from the coffee shop, is like right front and center in my face. And I'm kind of wondering, does she want to speak to us? Um, can we
Yes.
can we invite this lady from the coffee shop, who we don't know who it is, to say a few words?
Oh, I think we know who it is.
Yeah, she's saying yes, she's open.
Wow. I'm gonna let you take the point on this.
Okay, so who are you? She said who do we want it to be? Excuse me. Okay, so are you also a Pleiadian from the Pleiades?
Hmm.
She's saying yes, but also no. She's saying
Hmm.
um she's saying that yes, she is Pleiadian, but she's also many other things as well.
Right.
And so is there a particular reason why um you were showing up to Laurie in her everyday life to get her attention,
Mhm.
for her to know that all of this is becoming increasingly visible. And she's laughing that she says that we don't think she looks real because that they're trying their best to make themselves as real in our real life as they can.
Yep.
This is the level they're at with it. Um, um,
Her energy is strong. I can feel it in my heart.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's she's saying that she wanted to have you, Laurie, see her. And for you guys to share this moment of connection, maybe not speaking, but you're looking at each other
Yep.
and
Oh, we couldn't
engaged.
stop. Hmm.
Um, she says you can call her Vanessa,
Funny.
but she's saying it really does not matter. Its names and things like that are very earthly labels, and they don't necessarily need it. But it says,
Uh,
yeah, if you want to give her a name, you can call her Vanessa.
let's ask where she went because as she came towards me and then left, and I tried to see where she went to, it was like she just like evaporated, like she just like vanished. No,
Yeah,
I
when
didn't
you
see her get into a
said that, I
car.
just got like a huge rush in like my chest.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, so where did you go? Did you evaporate? She says it's a
Mm.
very good word. She like te teleport would be a better
I saw it
word.
too. I literally saw it like portal, like boop. I like went out, like she went into another dimension.
Yeah, she just changed dimensions and off she went.
Oh my God, I just got so much energy like for my through my whole body that happened.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Wow.
you to Vanessa for coming in and for confirming those things. That's very, very fascinating.
Wow.
Oh
That's a
man.
trip.
So we'll finish shortly. So the group of nine are wanting to say, well done to humanity, for coming as far as we have so far this year. And they're like, thumbs up, keep up the good work, basically.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're
Keeping
very
with that vibe of that celebration vibe, like maybe hard, it may feel hard at times, but keep going. Like I just get that sense of like you are making progress. It is not in vain. Like you're all the work that everybody's doing, the self-transformation, the self-development, it's not in vain. It is making a difference.
absolutely. Thank you so
Mm.
much. And we'll say goodbye for now. Until next time.
Wow, a rush of blue. Woo! Whoa, there it goes again. Whoosh.
That was super interesting because it seemed like I was moving backwards, but I could see like sparks of electricity or something on the sides. I've not seen
Yeah.
that before. It was really like really static or electric seeming.
I got a lot of blue. It was a rush of indigo blue, and then just as fast as we went zoom in, it was like pulled back out.